guys, hi friends. Welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope, and this is where we say inawezekana, we give you hope. We tell you never give up, never lose hope. Always keep hope alive. Today, as you can see, I'm not alone. Today we have a guest, amazing guest. Today, she is here. She has come to share with us about her American life experience, how she does her stuff. And guys, stay here because we have a good one. This is a good one. This is a must watch. And without talking about anything else, let me introduce my friend so she can come here and you will hear more about America from her. And here she is. Hi, Mama. Oh my goodness. Now, tell us, who is Lucy?
Okay, hi Shiko. Thank you so much for hosting me. You are such a wonderful woman, and thank you for uplifting people with your Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Lucy. You can call me Aisha, Lucy Aisha. My YouTube channel is Lucy Aisha Vlogs, and I am here in the States just figuring out life the way other people have done. And I'm here to share with you some of the things we are trying to do so that we can cope with the American life. It's not easy, but it's doable. And we are here to give hope to anyone who wants to come here, anyone who is here, or anyone who aspires to bring their kids or everyone. So I am here to share a bit of my story. So keep locked. Subscribe.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Lucy, for such a wonderful introduction. And we are so much happy to have you here. Now, tell us, Lucy, how did you find yourself in America?
I found myself here through different kind of visa that I came with, and I started figuring out what to do with my life over here. Of course, I had issues at home. I had to come here and try to make ends meet, and also gain my become a student and advance my career, expand my opportunities here. And here I am with my family here. My mom is here, my bro is here, and life is going on well. We thank God. And I'm here to share with you guys that don't give up. There's so many ways to come here. You can come here as a student. You can come here as a green card holder. You can come here as a work as an employee. You can come here in any way, so long as you have genuine ways and genuine reasons to come here. And God will bless you whichever way you come here, because He knows where you've come from. Yep.
Yes, thank you so much, Lucy. Now, still on that issue, how long have you been in America? Let us know.
I've been in the state for about 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I can say we thank God for the ups and downs, the challenges. It's not been a smooth journey,
Mm-hmm.
especially the culture shock, and of course taking care of kids while you're here, while you're working, you're studying, and you have kids. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
it's doable. You just have to figure out your priorities, and God will bless you in one way or another. So yeah.
Sure. Now you have now spoken my mind about juggling between kids, job, school as a mom. As a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Now let us last time I did a video on how we can manage. I gave people options, daycares, whatever. Now you are one of us.
Yeah.
Tell us, how do you go about it? How do you manage?
Okay, so the first things first, if you have someone else like a husband partner, that's one of the best ways to maneuver between taking your kids to daycare or your partner or your husband taking care of your kids. So what we have done is we realized daycare is very expensive, and as a beginner here in the US, probably you don't have the finances to actually pay someone to take your baby to daycare. Daycare here, like in my state right now, is like $800 per week. That's like 80K Kenya shillings per week. Yes, you might earn that much, but are you going to give out the much that you're making instead to a daycare rather than your partner sacrificing some of their time to stay with your child, you know? So it's very expensive. So as a beginner, if you don't have the finances, you can switch with your partner to do that. And here, because the economy is 24/7, you can work at night, during the day, half day, depending on how you plan out with your partner or a husband or someone else who has come to stay with you. Example, there are elderly women who come here, our shoshos, our moms, but sometimes you don't, because the opportunities are so many. If they really want to work, you can actually you can pay them. I mean, you can save up and pay some money to them, or just let them go explore the opportunity so that you can work between you and your partner. Because there's no point of bringing someone all the way and then you give them this job a daycare and pay them for like $100, no, even $50 a week, or it's not fair.
Yeah.
The opportunities here are endless. So you want your mom to come here and stay with your kids. It's okay, but if they want to work and get more money, you can't come all the way here if you have everything at home, like money. So you're coming here to work and get some money for save for retirements, your savings, your emergency funds, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the best way that has worked out for me is working with my partner. Go to work at night, come back in the during daytime, and work together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you can see the baby running in the background.
Yeah. Yep. He's here.
Yes, and that is what we all go through, you know.
So he was eating a plant, and I realized I gave him with the it was this the seed.
Oh my.
Yeah, that is risky.
Yeah, it is risky. You have
Yeah.
you are still babysitting and you are doing videos. We can understand.
Yes, yes, yeah.
My baby is asleep, so that's why you can't hear me or background noises.
You are very lucky. Yeah. Another way I realized, you can actually start a home daycare in your house,
Mm,
but you have to be licensed.
mhm.
For example, if you have a big house, like a good space where you can put play toys or a corner, and make sure your house is safe. If you
Mhm.
have like upstairs, you need to make sure you have a guardrail so that the kids don't fall.
Yeah,
And you're actually licensed to probably a maximum of like 3 kids if you're alone, or 5. I think it's either 3 or 5.
yeah,
So you as fellow, probably if you live in an estate where there are several kids, you can volunteer to, not volunteer, you can actually get paid to stay with your neighbor's kids for
yes,
like the whole day. It's like a job.
yeah.
Especially if
It's
you
a
have
job.
more than one kid who is under, like 2 kids under 5 or 3, you can just add one and then you get paid by your friend or whoever, so that instead of you going to work, you can actually stay with the babies and earn some money.
Yes,
And you should be licensed to do that. Everything here in the States, you have to be licensed. If
sure.
the kid is cleaning my finger or my manicure, there is a license you have to get.
Yes,
So whenever you come here, the opportunities are endless.
sure.
You're just supposed to jipanga. Ujipange, my friends, jipange. Don't get into debt because you're going to take your kids to where.
Mm,
Live below your means until the day you feel comfortable
yeah.
to take your kid to a certain place if you have enough money in your pocket. Don't waste your money on other things that are not important right now.
Yeah. And the other thing,
Yeah.
can you hear an echo?
No. No.
Okay. Okay. Now, and the other thing is about taking care of the kids. Maybe you have an older kid who is 13
Yes.
years and above.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh. How about that?
Oh, I can't wait to get there. I think at least 13 years and above,
Mm,
you're allowed to stay with the other sibling, correct?
Yes.
Because you are of age, you can make a good decision as to whether something is dangerous or not, like the fire, the electricity. You're actually allowed, you're allowed to stay with the baby. That's
Yes.
the one thing. If you're coming here with big older kids, you're lucky they can take care of the small ones.
Mm.
But of course, you have to train them on some of the safety things.
Yes.
It's not guaranteed because he or she has to know, in the event a fire breaks out, what are you supposed to do?
Sure.
And all these things here in the States, you have to make sure you know something. Here, ignorance can, you can really cost, yeah, it can really cost you a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yes. And still on the issue of baby care, sometimes when you are overwhelmed, maybe you are a single mom, you are
Yeah.
in school, you have a baby, maybe not one, maybe there are 2 or 3 babies, you are still working.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be overwhelming. What can you do in such a case?
I think the government has certain programs for single moms. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the daycares, according to, if you have, excuse me, if you have like two kids and your income doesn't meet a certain standard, you can actually apply for government programs where they can pay for like half of daycare.
Mm.
Yes, you have to look for these programs. The Department of Social Services, DSHS,
Mm.
has certain programs that you can actually apply and qualify because they look at your income and how many people you have under your house, like the
Mm.
kids.
Mm.
So you have to look for that option. Also, if you have a friend, and here in America, yes, life can be very, very challenging if you don't have a friend. So if you have a friend who has kids, or you live in a complex where there are kids, you can look for someone to, so that you can switch your roles. If you want to work, come, I'll stay with the babies. You don't have to pay me. Go to work the next week or the next day, or you've planned out a schedule.
Mm.
You can go to work. I can stay with the kids.
Mm.
Because I've seen also people who are really struggling with kids, and they're single moms, they don't have partners, they don't have their moms here, they
Mm.
don't know the elderly people. Okay. And then also, another opportunity is, if you have such like 3 4 kids, well, like 2 3 4 kids, and you don't have any other choice, you can get licensed to become uh, a daycare caregiver, or something like a teacher. Not
Mm.
a teacher, like person, someone to work in a daycare. You
Mm.
can take your kid to the daycare and
Mm.
work at the same place with your
Wow.
kid, even if it's for half salary. Sorry.
And you get paid.
And you get paid. So
Mm.
you're killing two birds with one stone.
Yes.
I think that's a very good route, because these daycares, there are several. It's just that either they're too expensive, or the ones for the government programs are fully booked. So
Mm.
you have to, if you know your kid is turning a certain age, for example, 2 years, and you know very well you won't manage with these other kids, like work backwards, because people book these daycares. These ones, the government subsidized daycares. You have to like call, inquire, follow up until you get a spot.
Yes.
I can tell you, I've checked, and I was like, people are like, hey, we are full right now. Maybe check 3 months from now. Hey,
What?
we are full right now. Yeah, they're so full. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, wait, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Baby care here is we have opportunities. You can decide to take them to a grandma show. Maybe
Yes,
you can decide to, maybe you are well up, you can pay daycare.
yes.
There are those affordable ones, and there are those now which are
Expensive.
expensive. Yes, and sometimes it can be so overwhelming. I have seen people taking kids back home.
Yes, yes.
I
It's
have,
sad.
I have a friend, she was like, Shiko, this is too much. My baby is giving me headache. I have to take her back to Kenya. Yeah, she took her back to Kenya for 1 year and she was done with her school.
Awesome.
Now she brought her back now and she was good. Now she is earning good money. She can afford to pay for daycare. And the baby now is bigger, you know. That 1 year the baby grew.
Yes, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but that was our last resort. It was her last option.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it is not easy, but we try to manage.
Yes, yes. How have you managed to with your kids?
Well, for me, I asked for a daycare when we came. I had a 3-year-old. I asked for a daycare where we were living by that time. I was told 1,200.
Wow.
I walked and I had never looked back.
That was too much.
A week. It was too much. From that time, we tried now to alternate shifts with my husband, and that's what we have been doing from that time until now.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes. It works for us. It works for us because without that, I don't know what we can do.
Yeah, it's true. It's expensive.
Yes. Now, can you tell us about schooling? You are in school, right?
Yes. Yes, I'm also in school.
Are you in private school, community college? Tell us more about that.
Okay, I am in a community college. Community colleges are very, very cheap. Okay, especially if you've stayed there for some time. Instead of going to your university, you know, here in the US, we don't take like, you want to go to university just for the sake because it's just a university. Just like in Kenya, technical colleges are seen as inferior, poor people. That's where poor people go to school. On the other end, this over here, community colleges is where you save a lot of money. You do your diploma or your associate degree. It's called associate degree.
Yeah.
And then you transfer to a university where you can complete your studies and earn a degree, just a degree with a university. Otherwise, there's also other community colleges where they offer a degree. You know, like in my state, I'm in Washington State, where you can do your associate degree in the community college, save your money. For example, per credit, it's $115 per credit. But when you go to a university, it's like 500 per credit. And you just want to go to university so that people think that, oh, she went to University of Washington or New York. No, it's just a name. The content is the same. The job market is the same.
Sure.
So even people from home, you can actually apply to a community college from home as an international student. It will be slightly higher, but less than university.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you have other courses like degrees or diplomas in Kenya or in different parts of the world, you can do evaluation for the course that you did, and you see where you qualify here in the state. So that now when you're applying to the community college, they can see, oh, I went to school, or you already did some coursework. Maybe they'll give you credit transfer.
Yeah.
If you qualify. If you don't, community colleges, people say they are long, but they are very cheap and time flies very fast over here. So go to a community college when you come here, advance your studies. So don't settle for less.
Yes.
The opportunities are there, the scholarships are there. Yes, scholarships and also government sponsored programs.
Yes, and some employee sponsored.
Yes.
Employer sponsored program.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. I think we will have to come back later and talk more about this stuff, because I know people will now comment below with a lot of questions.
Yes.
About how to join school, how to join college.
Yes.
To apply.
Yes.
There are so many questions. You'll be following in the comments.
Yes.
Guys, if you have any question, comment below. We are going to follow in the comments, and we are going to come back again with Lucy to answer most of the questions, all the questions that you'll ask in the comment section.
Yes.
Lucy, where can we find you? Tell us, where can we find you?
Okay, thank you so much, Shiko. People can find me on my YouTube channel at Lucy Aisha Vlogs. I talk about personal finance videos, schooling videos, how to get here, and also some motivational videos for anyone interested. They can also find me on social medias platform, Facebook, Instagram, Lucy Aisha. Yes, and I think we'll leave my link in the description box so that they can subscribe and ask me any questions about also investing in the US or in Kenya. It's possible. Don't get scammed, people. Don't. There's a lot of scam going on, and investment is not easy. But if you understand the basics, it's going to be easy, and you're going to get your return backs. Okay, don't follow other people who are telling you you'll get rich, quick rich scams, like Bitcoins and the Dogecoin. Don't go to those things, tafadhali, because you don't have that kind of money that people who are investing in these things have, unless you have those kind of monies. Monies.
Money in
Yeah,
quotes.
so in my channel, I demystify all those things. So you
Mm.
can subscribe. I'll leave the link. She will leave the link.
Yes, I will.
Video. Yeah.
Yes. Lucy, and by the way, you are very resourceful because about money matters,
Yes.
about those scams, bitcoins, and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not good in those things because I'm not interested, but you will come back here and you are going to enlighten us more about that.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Because I normally say I'm very paranoid. I avoid risks. Something that I am ish. I don't try. I don't want regrets. I don't want regrets.
Okay, that's good.
And I know I'm not alone. We are many people who are like that.
Yeah.
So glad we have you. We are going to enlighten more on that.
All right.
And it is soon. It should be soon.
Soon. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to pin her link below. You go to her YouTube channel, subscribe there, and don't forget to say from Shiko Hope TV. Guys, let's do this. Let's do this. We are all here and we are all resourceful in our different ways. We learn everything and we learn every day. Guys, thank you so much, Lucy, for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for hosting me.
And before you leave, can you tell these people to subscribe to Shiko Hope TV USA?
Oh, yes, people, please subscribe to Shiko Hope TV USA. She's giving so much hope. She's sharing so much information that people out here don't share, by the way. Like, she's so open with everything and she doesn't hide anything. And she's inviting guests who are giving people more insights. And this is what people are looking for. People are looking for better opportunities, better resources, ways to advance themselves. And Shiko Hope is just doing that. And I see she has merchandise too. Get some t-shirts, get some caps, get some vests. I don't know what else you're selling, but people need to buy from
Yes,
Shiko Hope
yes.
USA.
Yes, we are growing in a very speed. That's what it
wow.
is. And we thank God so
Yes,
far. So
amen.
good.
Yes.
Yes, guys. Subscribe here and go to Lucy Aisha Vlogs and subscribe there. And that marks the end of this video. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.